Second time's a charm. I just finished recording this video and it cut off midway, so I lost all the footage. So here we go again. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Edwina and this is Versicolor Closet, where we love all things colorful. Happy International Women's Day to all of you ladies. Today is an exciting day. Not only is it International Women's Day, it is also the 1-year anniversary of me launching my YouTube channel. Insert applause. I cannot believe that the year has passed so quickly. Just last year, I decided that it was time to stop letting fear dictate my decisions. So therefore, I woke up after a couple weeks of planning and I just hit publish and officially became a YouTuber. I seriously cannot believe it because it took me 8 long years to finally get to that point. I wanted to start a YouTube channel around the same time that I started my blog, which was in December of 2012. But years and years passed, people encouraged me to do it, yet I still let fear kind of hold me back. I am an introvert and I am kind of shy, so I just never felt ready enough to just hit record. But here we are a year later. Hundreds of videos have been uploaded to my channel, thousands of views. I think we are close to 100,000 views at this point a year later. Hundreds of subscribers. Like, the family is growing on a weekly basis, and I am super excited that you guys have considered coming on this journey with me, and it would not be the same without you. So this video is not just to encourage you, but it's also a thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of the things, because this is a community, right? None of this makes sense without people watching. If I create content that no one sees, then what's the point? But yet and still, every week you guys are here and it makes my heart so happy, and I am excited to be a content creator that makes videos, because I was okay with just taking pictures for the longest, right? I would take pictures, write blog posts, and that was the end of that. But being a content creator in this day and age, you cannot do it without being in front of the camera and, you know, letting people see your personality, letting people into your world a little bit. So I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to invite you guys in and see a little bit more about me. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to go down memory lane just a little bit, share with you guys some of the lessons that I learned, and share some encouragement, and also let you guys know what's next for Versicolor Closet. The first lesson I learned from being on YouTube, that's not just a lesson as a content creator, but a lesson, like a life lesson, is that you have to choose and be clear about what you're committing to before you even get started. When I started blogging, I would just upload videos without necessarily having a schedule. Whenever I had enough pictures, I would share a blog post. If I didn't have pictures, or if I didn't feel inspired, then I just wasn't posting. But because I didn't want to be the type of content creator that would drop a video this week and then you don't hear from them, you know, for another 3 weeks, and then they just keep dropping random videos. No, I wanted to commit. So after posting my first video, I decided that every Sunday for a year straight, I am going to upload a video. And I am happy to report a year later that not only did I never miss 1 week, I also took the month of December and uploaded 25 videos for Vlogmas. That was so challenging, but it also opened the door for me to discover a new version of me, for me to remove the limits and really see that I'm able to do more than I thought I could do, because who wants to really upload videos on a daily basis? That was December for me, but you guys watched those videos, you enjoyed them. It was an interesting challenge for me to see what's possible and where I can stretch myself to do a little bit more. So I love the fact that I was able to commit to something and actually follow through. There were times where I traveled and Wi-Fi was horrible, but no matter what, I made sure that on Sundays there was a video going up. Sometimes instead of it being uploaded at 11 a.m., it ended up being uploaded at 9 p.m. But I was adamant about never missing a week. And the interesting thing with that is I wasn't just committing to doing something for you guys. I had made a promise to myself, you know, because what would be the consequence if that video didn't go up? Nothing really. But it's when you make a promise to yourself, I feel like a lot of the times we tend to be more committed to the promises that we make to other people rather than the promises that we make to ourselves. So let this be your encouragement. Whenever you have a goal or something that you want to work towards, but you feel like you're always slacking, How about you just make a commitment to stop deceiving yourself? Because if you can keep your promise to other people, you certainly owe yourself the same grace to keep your promise to yourself. Because not only does it build your confidence, you end up having something to be proud of. Like, even if the rest of the world doesn't see the effort that you put in, but you know that you can trust yourself, because when you commit to something, you know that you're going to follow through. No matter how difficult it gets, no matter how exhausting it is, you are going to do what you said you were going to do. So that is one of the lessons that I learned. I think that that's a life lesson that, helped me to grow as a person. And I'm just really just proud of myself. As women, especially on International Women's Day, I really wanted to take the time to emphasize that point, because we don't celebrate ourselves enough. We are always tiptoeing around admitting to ourselves that we are proud of ourselves. So I am wanting to make that change and actually tell myself I'm proud of you, because you set a goal for yourself, you worked hard, you followed through, and here you are a year later with proof that hard work pays off. Considering how long it took me to start my channel, the second lesson I can say that I learned and that I want to share with you guys is to start before you're ready and learn the lessons along the way. I cannot stress this enough, because so many times we come up with all of the excuses as to why we can't do certain things. I did it to myself. I told myself that I don't know how to edit. Yeah, every time that you have to step into unknown territories, it's gonna be difficult. There's gonna be a learning curve. You just have to commit to learning. You just have to commit to getting better. Before you can improve on anything, you have to start, right? Done is better than perfect. If you have a video that's uploaded, but the lighting is terrible, then the next one, to work on your lighting. But if you've never uploaded a video before, you have nothing to go off of and, improve on. So that's the thing. Start before you're ready. Start your podcast, start your blog, start your YouTube channel, start your book club, whatever it is that God has put on your heart. Don't die with it in your heart. Don't die with your talents. Put it all out so that you can die empty in the end, to just know that you gave it all you had. You lived your life out loud. You lived purposefully, and you served the community that was assigned to you to serve. The third lesson is about another excuse that we tend to give to ourselves, which is the fact that the market is saturated. And I mean, we can say that until we are blue in the face, but the truth of the matter is, no matter how saturated a market is, they don't have a you in it. They don't have your perspective, your unique voice, your talent, and the assignment that also is, given to you by God. If God is calling you to do something, it's because you have a different perspective and He's given you a voice. Get into that space and give glory to Him through you doing what you were called to do. I think so many people are not able to reach their full potential because you are robbing them of the things that you have been gifted at. If you are not doing the things that you're called to do, that community that you were called to serve is missing out on you. They're missing out on the gift that you have. Your gift is not just for you, it is for the community that you're called to serve. So I encourage you to stop procrastinating. If at the end of this video you learned one thing, is that you stop putting things off and you go full throttle towards your dreams. Like, there are just no excuses that are acceptable in this day and age. We have seen, especially throughout the pandemic, how short life is. We don't have time. We don't have the luxury of procrastinating and coming up with all types of excuses. We can totally take the first step without seeing the whole staircase. We can do a little bit today so that we are closer to our goals tomorrow, but we cannot stay put trying to figure out all the reasons why we can't do the things that we're called to do. Your assignment is your assignment, and it would suck for God to have to find somebody else to do what you were called to do. Lesson number 4 from being on this YouTube journey is to have fun and to celebrate your small wins. This is what I'm doing today. This is why I went and got myself some balloons, right? It's so necessary. It's motivating, and it encourages you to continue to do well. It's one thing to set goals, right? But every time we reach them, then we set another one. So there's always going to be something to look forward to. Whenever you have that positive reinforcement, it kind of incentivizes you to continue to do well. to continue to push harder, to continue to fail forward and get to the next level in your career, in your life, in your purpose. I feel like I have found the joy in creating content. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should, at Versi Closet, I have been creating some reels that even when I'm filming them, I am cracking up the whole time. These Instagram reel sounds are hilarious, and it just, again, brings out the joy in me. And if I'm enjoying creating, you guys are enjoying watching, and it makes the whole process worth it. So find the fun in whatever it is that you're called to do. And yes, it's gonna be hard, to stay consistent. It's gonna be hard to create when you're tired, but at the end of the day, there is nothing that is impossible once you commit yourself to it. For 2022, I have committed to myself to upload a reel every single day of this year. We are now well into the 3rd month of the year, and I have not missed a day. So I don't intend on missing any days. I intend on continuing to challenge myself and pushing myself to do more, to grow, to inspire, to have an impact. So to do that, I have to continue to do things differently. I have to continue to learn. I have to continue to inspire. So I hope that you guys are joining me on all these different platforms so that I can continue to share my gift with you all. The last lesson I want to share with you guys is to be your own competition. I know this is something that we hear all the time, but comparison has a way of robbing us of our joy, and it has a way of spreading discouragement in your process. There are some people who get on YouTube, they upload one video, they go viral, they have millions of views. So that's their story. If I compare myself to that person, I would feel so discouraged, as if I accomplished nothing. However, if I take the time to compare myself to the previous version of me that didn't have the courage to upload anything, that didn't have the courage to press record, she would be proud. That's the beauty of comparing yourself to a previous version of you, instead of comparing yourself to someone who has a different journey, who had different advantages and disadvantages, who had so many other things that was singular to them. So we have to find a way to stop doing that, especially now in a world where everyone is showing their highlight reels on Instagram and TikTok and all these other platforms. It's so easy to just pay attention to what everybody's doing versus just focusing on you and the things that you have to offer. So I encourage you in your process, in your journey, to remove those distractions and to compare yourself to you, and to set goals to try to outdo yourself, but not try to outdo other people, because we all have our own races to run. So there is no reason to distract yourself and end up being discouraged and end up being robbed of your joy because of the fact that you're spending more time looking at what other people are doing. I think that's kind of what happened to me in my journey of creating content. I got to a point where I was like, why is everybody growing faster than me? And I stopped creating content for so long. I kept watching other people growing because they never stopped. I was wasting my time looking at them and I wasn't creating. So especially for all of you creatives out there, make sure that you are creating more than you are consuming content, because we can be so distracted by watching other people that we completely forget to put in the work. So let that be encouraging to you, to just stay focused on you and the task at hand, to get better each and every day, so that you can too look back a year from now and be proud of all the work that you've put in. What is next for Versicolor Closet? As you guys know, I mentioned before, I've been uploading on a weekly basis, and going forward, I would like to challenge myself to upload more than one video a week. So if you guys have any suggestions, again, on what I should incorporate more of, I would be happy to create that type of content. I actually find it more difficult to come up with content ideas than it is to actually film the content. So if you guys have those type of ideas, have questions, concerns about styling, about fashion, about anything, definitely drop them in the comment section, because it totally helps to know that I'm answering a particular question that's going to be helpful, not just for you, the person asking it, but to an entire community of people who are probably having the same challenges. So yes, I would like to upload more frequently. I am committing to the once a week thing. That's definitely not going away. However, I would like to maybe Maybe for starters, just doing like this and dropping a bonus video midweek. So possibly Wednesdays, I'm guessing. So yes, if you have any ideas, don't hesitate to drop them below. Also, I would like to have more conversations geared towards women. I know that there are so many topics that we don't talk about enough, especially as women of faith. We could be talking about finances, we could be talking about relationships, we could be talking about so much more. And yes, fashion is something that's fun, but that's not what life is all about, right? Yes, we can present ourselves well, but there's so many other aspects of our lives that are serious, that are important, that we are not knowledgeable in. So I would love to have more conversations with women, and I don't know. So if there are a few of you out there who would like to participate in having these conversations with me, don't hesitate to reach out. I will be sure to drop my email address in the description box if you guys want to reach out to me with like either content ideas, or if you'd like to have a conversation about a topic that you think would be interesting to my community. I would love to do more of that. So hopefully I can start having these conversations where it's not just me on camera. It'll be me and a friend, maybe me and a panel of other women who are willing to give of themselves for the betterment of the community. So look out for that. The other thing that's next for Versicolor Closet is wardrobe styling. I can't even believe that I'm saying this, but for whatever reason, you guys keep asking me to offer you styling services, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I am back in the place where I am petrified again, because it's so easy for me to know what I like and style my body, because I've been in this body for over 3 decades, right? But when it comes to styling other people, I'm always like, what if they don't like it? Again, all of the fears that we come up with. But we're not doing that. We're not gonna make excuses. So I am absolutely looking forward to provide you guys with personal styling services. I am not sure what format I'm going to be doing that in, but whatever it ends up being, you guys will be the first to know. I will definitely do videos about it, and I will definitely share more information so that you guys can continue to stay in touch with me and get one-on-one help to make sure that you are showing up in your world more confidently. Another thing that I would like to do is more giveaways. I know it's been a year and I have not done a giveaway, but I think it's time. So for my very first YouTube giveaway, if you have watched this video up until this point, there could potentially be a reward for you. I'm going to choose someone from the comment section to give a $100 Amazon gift card to. I am super excited to do that. I will write out all of the qualifications in the description box, but totally drop me a comment below. Let me know anything that you would like to let me know, either video ideas or what you've learned from my channel, what type of content you enjoy. Any comment that you would like to drop it, and I will randomly select one of those comments and send you guys an Amazon gift card as a way to say thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for watching my videos, for liking, for subscribing, and for being back every week to continue to support the content that I create. With that said, I wish you guys a happy International Women's Day. Make sure you hug all of the women in your life, and make sure you share this channel with them if they are into color, if they are into fashion, or maybe they want to get into those things and they don't know how. I hope that my videos are helpful. If you enjoy them, I'm sure the women in your life will enjoy them as well. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I will see you guys next time on another video. Bye guys.